Battlefield 3 Teamwork Highlights. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Scandalous Bob. I'm trying to throw in a little bit of sniping montage for my buddy Finkleton, who wanted to know, is the M98 Bravo any good? He was asking me what sniper rifle I thought was the best. I think the M98 Bravo has the best damage over the longest range. There's a website I was doing some comparisons on different weapons, and it said that the M98 Bravo has the greatest damage over the longest distance. So, anyways, Finkleton, so the M98 Bravo, pretty nice weapon, but it's very slow to recharge. And I'm trying to take this guy out that's up there shooting the TOW missiles. It takes me 2 shots to get him, and I'm not using the bipod because I can't see him. But I thought I did pretty good. You know, this whole match I wound up going 4-0. So, you know, that's one of those things. You got to have that patience if you're going to be a sniper, unless it's a high-paced, fast game. Normally, I like to jump in. Watch this headshot. Watch this headshot. Boom! Normally, I like to go in, rush inside, and then I run up. And when we got all 3 spots, you can shoot up into the U.S. spawn point, or at least on that edge. Here's some matches I played with my buddy Teezie and Bigmac. We had a ton of fun running around. I think Bigmac and I started it off. We were playing Conquest, you know, Strike at Karkin. You know, trying to run the meta class. I'm trying to use it more and more. I love the AUG, but you know, chime in if you've experienced this. Have you had a weapon where you've been running and it's been relatively consistent in you know, vertical climb, horizontal climb, and then all of a sudden, you know, you do like a 2 or 3 round burst, and all of a sudden the gun seems to be kicking a ton. It's been happening a lot to me with the SCAR, with the AUG. And it's been very frustrating. So I've been trying to tell myself, drop it down to 1 bullet. I've been trying to use the 417 a little bit more. But, you know, anyway, so we were having a ton of fun running around here, trying to do what we can, capturing the points. Bigmac and I, we tried to stick together. I ran the meta class so I could try to revive them. And then, you know, I'm having these issues here lately. And what's funny is I pride myself on picking which server I go onto, and I've been running into a lot of lag, which is kind of weird. One of the things I love about running like the 320 is it allows a medic to do this. Destroy part of a building. You don't have to be an engineer to remove that wall if a sniper or somebody's hiding in there. So many times on like Senna's Crossing or Grand Bazaar, I can I can level the playing field by taking out walls and buildings. Now, I left a little chunk in, and it's going to show up here in a second, where I'm trying to kill an EOD bot. And first I tried to kill it with a 320, which I was out of rounds, so I switched back to my main gun. I didn't reload my magazine, so I pull a little noob move. So remember, when you get done shooting, reload and then move on, because if not, you're going to look like this. You wind up getting taken out by an EOD bot. And if you've ever tried to do this, it's typically hard unless somebody stands there like me, like a knucklehead. So here's some team deathmatch. We played on Wake Island. I ran recon. Put on the P90. I had the laser dot sight in case I got into a situation where I didn't want to pull up. I'm really impressed with the P90, but of course I'm impressed with it now that I have a sight. I've also been trying to really control how much I pull down on the trigger. There I think I was a medic running the P90, but at one point I was running recon because I wanted to put in the sensor. But the P90 is a great weapon, short to medium engagements. If you can, you know, really control how much you know, squeeze the trigger, even at long distances, I've been popped by it. But I've been popped by, you know, a ton of these handguns. You know, these guys with silenced M1911s at like halfway across the map, you know, doing headshots. And I'm just like, really? So I even had a dude shoot me with a 443, and it sounded like a 93R. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I think it was modded controller. You know, the games are designed for kind of everybody to enjoy, and that's one of the things I like is I go on with my buddies and we have a blast. So these kids getting modded controllers, trying to do the USB drive hacks, you know, all this stuff. Hey, if you can't play the game, go find another game to play. So here is a match where we tried to get in. Nobody else was in. We were waiting for more players to come in there. We got so bored after about 15 minutes that Bigmac and Teezie are trying to shoot each other with a crossbow to get the ranges right. And then Teezie starts running at us. We're trying to take him out. You know you can't. But he's like, hey, look, you know, zombies on Battlefield 3. So here is Zombies on Battlefield 3. If you've never seen it before, brought to you for the first time by me. You know, because, you know, he's not going to die. Teezie is the undead. So he's running at us. Oh, I'm going to get you guys. I'm going to get you guys. So we're trying to take him out, blow him up, do something. This is us goofing off, having a bunch of fun, and that's what I like to do. Get on with my buddies, have a lot of fun. I don't like to scream and holler, but I seem to be doing that a lot more here lately. I'm going to wind up having a heart attack. Anyways, this is Scandalous Bob. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.